Hey counselors, my name is Casey Melnick and I'm with Lake Washington Institute of Technology, and I'm really excited to be here today with you, even if it's a little bit different from what we've done in the past. So at LW Tech, our mission is to prepare students for today's careers and tomorrow's opportunities. We want to make sure that students are ready to get their jobs that they have trained for in their programs here at the school and be ready to continue in their career for the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years afterwards. We really do this in three major ways. We primarily award associate degrees that focus on applied learning using hands-on skills-based curriculums that we've built in partnership with local industry. This way we're able to know exactly what a student needs to know on day one of the job and build the program accordingly. Those are updated at least annually, and we're in constant contact with those organizations to figure out exactly how really the industry is changing and the way for us to change accordingly. We also understand the importance of 4-year programs and now have 10 bachelors of applied science, as well as many transfer degrees where students can work towards their 2-year degree at LW Tech and then transfer into a program at another institution, whether that is in-state or out of state. Lastly, we believe in a community of belonging. We really want to make sure that every student, staff, faculty, anybody that's a part of our community knows that they belong, know that they're welcome, know that they're safe, so that they can participate and find their own success, whatever that means for them. So we have a lot of areas of study for students to choose from. We have several schools, including business, design and applied arts, engineering, science and math, health sciences, IT, manufacturing, and transportation technology. And then a couple other programs that don't quite necessarily fit into those buckets, including baking and culinary arts, environmental horticulture, and early childhood education. And all of our programs are located at our Kirkland campus, just on the east side of Lake Washington off of 405. Like I said, we have 10 bachelors of applied science, including 2 new programs starting this fall. The first is a Bachelor of Applied Science in Applied Management and Entrepreneurship. We want our students who get their 2-year technical degrees to go out and be able to open up their own businesses, operate in a business setting, and really help develop the economy in that way using their skills. Second, beginning this September, is a Bachelor's of Applied Science in Funeral Service Education. This is an exciting opportunity for students within that industry. It's one of the only programs in the whole Pacific Northwest, and it's the only program in the nation that can be done 100% online and is taught by all PhD holding professors. Really exciting opportunity. Can't wait for that to get started. And those other programs that still exist, behavioral healthcare design, digital gaming and interactive media, dental hygiene, early childhood development, computing and software development, public health and transportation logistics, and supply chain management are all options for our students to continue into. All of these are set up as a 2+2 program where they do their 2-year associate's degree, still get that 2-year community college tuition rate before then they transfer into the bachelor's program and those rates go up. We do have some updates as far as the coronavirus and what we're doing here on campus. For fall, any classes that can be online will be online. Your maths, English, your sciences, different things like that. But being a technical college, our labs are front and center of what we do. So labs are still open with very strict social distancing practices. We're doing health screenings, taking temperatures for anybody who comes on campus. Students, staff, faculty, vendors, whoever that might be. Like the rest of you, we're still a little unclear of what's going to be happening this winter. No decision has been made at this point, and we're just waiting on updates on the virus, things coming out of Olympia, different things like that. So hopefully we'll have an update for you there soon. No major changes on our admissions. Our application is still free. It is still a rolling admissions. We have several placement options for students as far as needing their high school transcripts, test scores, placement assessments on campus, transfer credits from other institutions. So we participate in guided self-placement where a student can then work with their advisor, as you see there in step 2, to make sure that they're getting started in the right spots. Selective admissions programs do have their own requirements. So that's something for students to be aware of. So if they're looking at going into one of our applied bachelor programs or a more competitive associate's degree, like a nursing program, occupational therapy assistant, things like that. So please do check with advisors on some of those. Finally, financial aid is open to all students, just like most institutions, that is FAFSA, WASFA, we have a large emergency grant fund offered by many donors and friends of the college right now to help students with technology needs, transportation needs, even healthcare needs in some cases. So we've been very, very blessed to work with some really good people there. All of our information on this can be found at lwtech.edu/getstarted to figure out the next steps for each individual student. I will be acting as the outreach specialist for LW Tech this fall. Many of you in the past couple of years have worked with Maisha Longren. Really excited for her. She got a new director position with Year Up, another organization in the area, so couldn't be more excited for her. I hope some of you are still able to work with her in that capacity, but for LW Tech, please do reach out to me. We're really excited to work with all of you this fall, whether that is on campus or working via Zoom and Microsoft Teams, as we've all gotten used to. Thanks so much. Looking forward to seeing you all.